Since emerging from bankruptcy, Detroit is focused on growth both downtown and in the neighborhoods.
But the pandemic really was a pretty big speed bump for all of us on that road, impacting everything from development to business to living. Well, now leaders are searching for ways to continue that forward momentum. Kristen McDonald now joins us with what they're talking about and how it really affects all of us.
Yeah, it does absolutely affect our entire area. And really, you could argue the state. Detroit is the epicenter, the biggest city. Thanks so much, Karen and Pam. You know, I spent most of the day at the Detroit Policy Conference. It's the Detroit Regional Chamber's effort to bring business and government leaders along with nonprofit heads together to talk about some of the biggest issues facing the city and the people who work and live there. There were over 1,000 people there, showing you the intense push to keep Detroit moving forward.
It's no secret Detroit is lagging behind when it comes to filling up office buildings. Detroit ranks 59th out of 62 big downtowns in the country recovering post-pandemic.
So it's really important as you go through this effort of reviving your downtown, of making it a central entertainment, social, recreational district, of expanding its borders.
Nationally renowned urbanist Richard Florida telling a full crowd at the Detroit Policy Conference at the Motor City Casino Soundboard that it's time to think differently about how big cities operate.
We've got to focus, obviously, on making a great place to live, because it isn't about just attracting companies anymore.
Detroit has lost the worker population during the day. Less than 45% are back in the office. But Eric Larson, the CEO of the Downtown Detroit Partnership, says hotel rates are back up to pre-pandemic levels. Commercial values are up in Detroit, and about 1,000 new residential units are coming online a year.
Our visitors are coming back. We were at 37 million visitors in the downtown on an annual basis pre-pandemic. We're at about 29 now, and in 2023 we'll surpass the 37 million, and that's another great indication.
That is the aim, to include and integrate all people.
Antoine Bryant is the Director of Planning and Development for the City of Detroit and says as Detroit continues to grow and change, its residents always need to have a say in the direction it heads.
We think it's critically important that we do engagement on the front end. The planning department leads in those efforts, but all of our departments are ensuring that residents are always a part of that discussion.
It's really an all-day discussion. Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist spoke, so did Mayor Mike Duggan, and there was some good conversations on small business development as well, and looking towards some of those big national events coming to the city, like the NFL Draft in '24 and moving the Grand Prix to downtown. So a lot going on, and that forward momentum still going.
It's been a difficult past few years, but certainly it seems like we're on the right track finally.
All right, thanks, Christy.